go ahead and start it off and. What was that thing?
What was that?
So anyways, talk wanted to bring up is saving money.
In the middle of the game, bro, just walked in and she did some cheat.
Hold on. We gonna run a replay on that one. See what he did.
I just
Still
feel
in, buddy. Here you go, you little stripper.
If you make money off the internet, if you making money without selling a product, you could be selling content.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Don't Do That Chat. Today we're going to have financial talk for beginners. My name is Dartis, aka Tease.
It's deep, there's money, man. If it don't float, it don't go, man.
And today we have a special guest coming in. Now come over.
How y'all doing? Hey, mate.
And matey right there. We're going to get started over here. Get y'all these gems real quick in the financial game. Let's start it off.
Yep, so I'm finna get it rolling, y'all. Try to win today. Let's start it off with a
big
big
8. So let's get started with the real topic. So we're gonna have a financial chat for beginners, and the first thing we think we want to start on is education. So what do y'all feel about education when it comes to being financially stable? We should touch upon.
I feel like for beginners, if you can't read, write, and do simple math, then you will never be successful in any type of business. You have to. Well, I'm not saying you have to go to college, but you have to become educated to where you understand and comprehend what you read in books. You feel me? You got to be able to do basic math, like.
Well, Mo, get another double, man.
And I feel like I'm real big about you got to know how to read and do basic math, to become financially stable. But I also think it's really about reading books. So on my journey to become financially stable, I've been reading like from Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've been reading investment books on properties and this how that is. Further my knowledge, so when I get into this investing part, I'm not blindsided by anything. Because if the worst thing is when you invest in something and you don't see something coming and you get blindsided by it. So just educating yourself on the full topic wherever you want to get into. So wherever it is, whether it's property or business or tech, try to know everything about it and what encompasses being in like a business.
Okay, in modern day society, what's a man's best friend?
Shit, I was gonna say a dog.
Google.
Oh. Okay.
Hey. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
maybe a dog.
What's a man's best friend?
Okay.
Hey, Google what everybody.
Yeah.
Royal Honey.
Okay, no.
Royal Honey.
Look
Good
that
shout
up.
out.
Google that.
Let me watch it. $5.
So what I wanted to say about education, man, is I just wanted to say how, nobody really ever teaches us education, and I just feel like this is a topic that is very interesting to me, and, just recently I just really got into it, you know what I'm saying? I'm really grinding and really finding out what to do with money and everything that has to do with money, because at the end of the day, what runs the world?
Money. So how did you get into it? What do you mean by you got
relationships?
Into it?
So I just want to say, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory real quick. I mean, me, y'all know me. I'm 6'8". I played sports my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I went to college and stuff like that, and I had sports injury and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I'm a diabetic, and so my numbers wasn't right. So I wasn't able to get surgery and able to get me to that next level. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go pro for surely, and I know I had the talent to do it. And I just don't want to sound like one of those niggas who was just like, oh my god, I was the best nigga, but I tore my ACL. Nah, it ain't like that. But anyways, I've came to an acceptance of I won't be an athlete. Being an athlete, you make hella money and stuff like that. And just growing up, I was just like, do I really want to do this 9-to-5 stuff and just make a base salary?
That be Simone, 9-to-5 niggas.
No, I'm not. I'm not knocking the grind. Like, I have a 9-to-5 right now. What I'm saying is that what I want to do for the rest of my life? And personally, speaking for myself, I wanted to be able to go ahead and make a salary where I determine how much I make, And so, why not get into a career about money, you know what I'm saying, than one that's all about it?
I definitely agree with that. Like, I got into a career, like, as of now I'm doing property management, and it's really about, I want to own property, and I want to have passive income, and we'll talk about that later on as a different tip, but I know property management is one of the things, you need to own land to really get to that next level of wealth. Not being rich, but being wealthy.
Message.
I agree.
That makes sense.
I agree.
So what's the next topic you want to touch upon?
Wait,
Yeah.
before we leave off of that
Roll.
topic, the only thing I want to chime in and say is, like, for those out there that don't know how to attack the world and how they're attacking it through the business mind, sometimes it's other things you can do. Like, for instance, my boy Damo over here, he went out to the cheapest place he could find, you feel me, weed trays, and started selling it to the public for more. So it's a million things in the world you can do to create generate money for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to go the working route, but you have to figure out how to generate money.
Yeah, educate yourself.
Exactly.
That goes back to the education part of it.
So that brings us into our next topic is, we're talking about money, so
Let's
how
pause
can
it
you
real
say
quick before we enter this topic.
Okay.
Yo, my bad. I gotta
All right, we about to get into the next topic. You can lead the way. And
No.
advance the world.
So today on our financial chat, we're gonna go ahead and talk about a couple topics. And the first topic that we wanted to bring up is
This nigga just got
saving
some fuck
money.
shit in the middle of the game, bro. Just walked in and you did some cheating.
Hold on. We gonna run a replay on that one. See what the fuck he did. I'm calling the red flag.
What happened? He got to go to boardwalk.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's crazy. And I just wanted to go ahead and start it off. And what was that, baby?
What was that?
So anyways, today we're gonna go ahead and break into our topic of in saving money is adults timetable, and it's just like it's real simple. So you just break it down, in 30 days, typically in a month. If you save $3 a day, you saving $100 a month. You bump that up to 6, you saving $200. Bump it up to 10, that's $300. So on and so forth. You want to bump it up to $600. That's just going ahead and just breaking it down into what, like $30 a day? Nah, that's $900. And then 33 for $1,000. And that's simple. $16 equals $500 in a month. That's a meal every day.
4 minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
So I guess you pretty much trying to say like the next thing becoming in our financial chats, you need to start saving money. So and not just saving money to save money, but saving money for the purpose of investing your money in something else later on.
Have goals.
Exactly.
Have goals.
You want to have a goal in mind. It's like my goal in mind. I've been saving a lot of money. So when I moved back down here about a year ago from college, my goal was to save money while I'm getting into my career, so I can invest in properties. So I was able to save over $20K from being home since I got back here in a year span. So this is gonna set me up for the next upcoming years when I want to invest in my property. I need to put down payment. So always invest with a plan. Save with a plan to invest or invest in yourself with the money. Don't just spend it on looking good. You can, but you're not trying to keep.
Always reward yourself though. So if you say, well, it's up to you when it comes to rewarding yourself, but don't beat yourself over the head for rewarding yourself. That's like your relaxation of, I've been saving for a year. You could spend $300 on yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't ever be scared to spend money on yourself.
That brings me up. Why don't you guys go ahead and comment
Right?
what you do? Give us some tips.
What is the best way or the best thing y'all do to save money? Let us know some of y'all advice.
I feel like us.
Shit, I feel like just don't reckless spend, bro. Like you said, have goals, bro, for sure. Like, have something you want to spend on that you appreciate, that you value. Don't just be recklessly spending your money in a sense, like.
You feel me? The grills is cool.
I feel like when you work hard for your money, you feel me? You respect it more. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like when somebody give it to you, you know what I'm saying? All the sense. So it's like if you working hard for your money, you gonna respect it, you gonna invest it. All that shit's gonna make you want to work hard, but you gotta when you set for something. That's pretty much all I can say. Like,
Okay. Let's get into the next thing to do to save some money. You got that, Mar? All right, M80.
Yes, sir. Moving on to the next topic. I'm a personal finance strategist, and
You hear that?
Nah,
Personal finance strategist.
Go, man,
He
your
does
turn.
this.
I'm a personal finance strategist, and basically, something that I like to focus on with my clients is protecting money. So, how are some ways that you guys think that you would protect your own money, as far as any financial matters? And this can be anything from saving or spending or whatever you think as qualifies as protecting your money.
So I think my way of thinking of how to protect your money, I think aggressive. So I'm thinking the way to protect my money is to put into something that will make me money. So I'm thinking I'll invest my money in property, I'll build equity and collateral, I'm protecting my money. That's how I envision it. Comment if y'all agree with that, and leave that in the comment section for me.
What about you, Don?
I would say put it in the savings. You get what I'm saying? Try to have your money in two different places. You have an account where you are spending your money. Like, okay, this is what I need to eat. This is what I need to whatever I'm gonna buy my little essentials throughout the week.
So that's your checking account.
You get what I'm saying? No. I mean, I guess so. You can say your checking, but I mean, I'm not saying banking. You get what I'm saying? This could be personal. You can have it under your mattress. You can have it in your wallet. You get what I'm saying? But a mental note where you know, okay, this is the amount of money, like y'all was saying.
You splitting that 500 from that other 500.
And you taking a bigger percentage of your savings as opposed to spending. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. Like I kind of try to be mindful of that too. Like, all right, if I'm gonna spend $40 today, I'm gonna try to make at least $45 today. Like at least you up $5. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and people think that's small minded, but that's a big deal. People don't realize how much we spend each day on gas, eating, everything, bro. So it's like if you try to just at least try to be up at least $1 a day, you win. You feel me?
See, message. This man myself, you know what I'm saying? Anything as far as like, you know, I invest in an app, and you know, it's the app where like a squirrel nut, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Robinhood?
No, that's stocks. Oh yeah, Acorns. Acorns. So like, you know, every week I go ahead and look at my bank account, and it's like, you know, $15 here just from like little small change. And really think about it, it's like $15 from that like small change. You know what I'm saying? Like you buy something that's like 95 cents or something like that, or $1.95. That 5 round up to a 2, and that really add up to like $50. That's a lot of money. Yeah. You really think about it.
You don't see it in practice. If you don't understand the little numbers add up. Exactly. It's just like with your girls, like the little things add up. They be on you. So same thing with money. The little things add up. So you really gotta be careful how you really save your money. And like, I pick up pennies. I pick up dimes. Like change matters. Like if you got that
change matters, man. I'm trying to tell you, change matters.
Ooh, no pun intended. Hey, comment if you got a water jug that's full of money.
I know I do.
I know I do.
Right?
So that's for the casinos.
All right, Deethers. Tell us how you protect your money.
To me, man, I think
I sent some shots at your bed.
that thing.
I'm gonna keep it real simple, man. I feel like to me, protecting your money is literally protecting your money, not letting nobody take it from you. You feel me? Like I never heard of that saying, protect your money. So like in my head, I'm protect mine, nigga. Go put my shit, nigga.
That's interesting, but you know, given my answer as a personal finance strategist, I would say the way I would protect my money is basically placing it in a place where it has no risk. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know, I'm not really gonna go into depth in it right now because you know it's an everlasting topic. You know what I'm saying? There's one way to do it, and that's my way. You know, that's just my opinion. But I would just say the qualifications for something where I protect my money is somewhere where I can store it and it won't be taxed. You know, it'll be sitting there. It'll build equity. It will build value. It will have a great face value, and it will be something that I can have access to. You know, typically whenever I need to.
Okay.
Whenever I really need it. Not talking about like
I want to something you want to share.
I'm not talking about like I need a TV. I'm talking about something.
So in a simple form of protecting your money, you could simply protect your money by just getting a bank account. Like for instance, for me, Wells Fargo, the lady said if I get a job, not even getting a job, but she was like, if I could deposit more than $500 a month at one time, then they won't take anything out of my account. So, which means my money is sitting in there in the Wells Fargo bank for free because I'm getting, you feel me, monthly deposits. I'm getting 2 deposits a month. Shit, I'm working a regular job. Some people get 4 a month. You feel me? But it's ways to protect your money now while you're also not in position necessarily to build with that money, but just to simply protect it.
Yeah, I feel like also kind of go with David said. Sometimes you just want to have the money out of your hand. You spend more money when it's like on you. That's why debit cards or credit cards are dangerous because you have it.
I feel like I gotta kind of have it, touch it, and then I'm gonna hold and protect and cherish it more if I like.
Bet somebody like that. He literally had all hundreds. He had a stack of hundreds about this thick, right?
I gotta pay $15, bro.
That's nothing.
And he would not spend any money literally because he did not want to break 100.
Yes,
he didn't want to see no 20s, no 1s, no 5s in his stack. So he just kept saving, and eventually he had 10 bands. He was
hold on. That's me.
My brother.
That's me. I rolled a double.
Oh, you for sure did though.
I for sure did.
You right.
Here you go.
Oh, are you okay? Hey, do your thing. Do your thing.
Go on.
So my thing would be, let's get to the next topic then. That's some good ways to protect your money, protect your chicken.
All right. So you know, since we're gonna get into the next topic, how can you go ahead and get an influx of money without time going out? I call that passive income.
Passive income, residual money,
Say,
right?
wait, repeat the question. What you mean?
How could you
So
make money?
The question was,
Big word alert. Big word alert.
Oh.
I said, oh,
You always working,
right?
Big word alert, big word alert.
You always working though.
What he talking about?
Never
He's
not.
not saying that. Listen what he
He talking about
said.
what
I said, how can you
Like, while
get
you
an
sleeping in
influx
your
of
sleep?
money, influx of money coming in without time going out? As far as you working, as far as you making
Clocking
money
in.
while you lay in bed,
Right.
and I call that passive income.
So
basically, I would say, I feel like a lot of people forget the work that they put in to make the product or design or whatever it was that they to make. You know what I'm saying? And they forget about those long hours, and then they settle and they sell their company or whatever for at least for a lower amount, whatever percentage they underbought themselves. So I feel like
So
that's
you
the
saying
main thing.
you selling like selling like wholly?
No, just
Or-
cause that's how you. I feel like that's how you make your money while you sleep. You have to have a product on the market in a sense by selling something. So
It's a
absolutely.
1,000 ways to do it.
no, it's multiple different ways. But at the end of the day, it all stems back to a product being sold, bro. That's the only way it's getting like you making money in your sleep. If something is being sold while you sleep, bro. So
Not necessarily.
what else?
I mean, you
What
could. You have like
It's-
Amazon
it's-
shop.
it's-
You could do like you have like an Amazon store shop.
I'm not saying
That's-
that.
is that
That's
not
one
selling?
way, but I'm saying it's more than just that way in getting money.
I know it is more than just.
No,
that,
I'm
but
saying,
his
of course, you
example-
can get money through your sleep by giving off a product.
But it's still selling a product. You get them.
Yeah.
At the end of
People
the day,
that
it's a
give
product
out,
being
like,
sold.
but sometimes not.
But you got
like-
to own that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
Shit,
Oh,
the
yeah.
product
you gotta
could be,
own
you know,
your product. It's a lot of
select.
artists right now not making no money. How y'all not making no money with 3 albums?
Bro, I can't
Correct.
read that fast.
My bad. Collect $10
It's
from
your
each spray.
birthday. $10?
It's my
Bro,
birthday.
y'all
It's my birthday.
your turn, bro. I feel
Hey,
like
but
It
if
is
you-
my turn.
Damn, I would love to give you all ones.
I just
Still
feel
in,
like
buddy. Here you go, you little stripper.
if you make money off the internet, if you making money without selling a product, you could be selling content. So technically,
yeah, but that's still selling something.
Hell
It's like
yeah,
I think
YouTube,
so.
YouTube videos.
Hey, tell me if y'all think I should start an OnlyFans. I'm just kidding.
If you do, give me your at. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing with that one. But but I go into my passive income scheme, which I kind of laid out earlier. Like I want to invest in properties.
Wait,
So
yeah,
as people rent out my properties, I'll be making money from them. And also while they rent out my properties, they're also paying off my
But
property.
that's a flat rate.
It is flat, but it goes to the market, so it can increase over time. So I can increase the rent for people. I get cash flow each month from it, and then also while I'm getting my cash flow on the side of it from renting it, I also have people building equity in my building, which I can use later on with collateral to invest in other properties and just keep expanding it. And this is a deeper thing into it. The government actually rewards you for buying,
No, yeah, true.
for buying bigger, for keep upgrading your properties and things like that. You know, I got that from Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you ever want to tap into that book, I'll leave that link in the description. I want to read it. It's definitely a good book to read about
Man, they gonna
becoming
have to, they gonna
financially
have to
literate.
plug us, bro. They gonna have to.
They
pay
might.
us, and it's like our
They
second
might
time
have to.
talking about them.
All right, let's get into the final topic of the day.
All right,
The
final
big banger.
topic of the day. Final topic of the day. So today, just to wrap up what we've been talking about, we talked about a little bit about education, right? And then we moved on to saving money. And then we talked about how you can protect your money. You know, there's multiple different ways. Not saying there's only one way. We talked about, you know, a stream of passive income. You know, money coming in without time going out. Now, lastly, what we're going to talk about is how can we possibly do all of these things? What do you think, Artis?
How you be educated, passive. So
Education, saving money, protecting
saving
and
money.
passive.
So I actually go back into me. I think it's the kind of step I'm taking is how you accomplish all of those things in one, encompass everything. So I'm being educated because I'm in the field I want to get into. I'm in property management, so I'm getting educated on property management. Then goes into the next step of with savings. So I make good money in there, and then property management. As you get to higher level, you get free house and you make good money. So for now, I'm saving a lot of money, which I can invest in my own properties. Then for protecting my money, that's not really it that doesn't encompass all of the steps
still my turn,
of
though,
it.
right?
Go ahead, you go.
But
That's racist.
I will protect my money just by
would've had that
investing in
in
property.
mind.
So it goes into me how I thought about
bro.
say protecting my money. Then it gets to the last of a passive income because while I sleep and people rent out my properties, I will be making money each month doing that. So that's how I think you can do all four. That's my how to do it.
All right.
That's my game plan for the future.
What about you, Big D?
come back to me.
Yeah, what's the question?
Don't leave me. Don't
We
leave
already
me.
question.
answered already. I thought we had. I thought he was the last one to answer.
No, this is
No,
not
the question is how. You know,
It's how we do
works.
everything together. So
How can
like,
how can you do
Tie
all these
all
things that
these-
we
how
talked
do you
we talked
vision tie
about?
everything together?
Education, saving money, protecting the past.
Get you a strong team, a strong foundation. You
For
in
one
a space
half,
where it's like
for
y'all
one,
putting each other in check, y'all
absolutely.
keeping each other on board, and y'all damn near minimizing it and breaking things down. If you want to start a business for real, you got to get a strong team where y'all breaking things down and y'all trusting each person to do their position. It's like a basketball game.
You know, what I say about it, you know, I'll go ahead
I caught it.
and
Oh man,
Cause your voice ashy, nigga. You don't like
man,
that.
she like
Ain't like that.
too
Hey.
smooth. They like, hold on, I can't tell the accent.
I'm still waiting for somebody to donate that lotion from last episode.
Yeah, I'm ready for the razor,
on,
bro.
man?
We need a good razor blade for me, man.
all right. To wrap it up
Grizzly fresh
about
out.
everything we talked about today.
Jail,
You know,
buddy.
as far
Jail,
as how
buddy.
you
Don't
can
even
do
count
it.
it. Jail, buddy. He tried to play and hope with
Damn. Hey,
That's cool. I
but
need to
nah,
try
how
it.
would we do it? I would say
Missed out on some money.
the best way people don't understand is how you can go ahead and protect money, build money, and earn money. Basically, is life insurance. You know,
Life alert. I got a life alert.
it sounds like, oh my god, like life insurance. But did you guys ever notice that when in school, we were always our finances were always put last. You know,
For sure.
nobody ever cared about, oh, well, what about my money? You know, when people get paid, what do? You pay your bills. You go ahead and get your
costs.
needs. But what about you? Why don't you pay yourself first?
For even doing that shit.
You know? And then, you know, I'm just going to end off with something like today.
Nah,
I would
that's
say
like the life
something that could
insurance.
bring
But on the-
You
all
dig a
of
little
this
deep on
together.
this, bro. I got kind of scared.
With
bro.
him
I
saying
like
that, with him saying
I
life
got scared.
insurance, I want to say watch is it Will Grace, bro, with all the tattoos on his face?
Oh, I know
Some
you're talking
Grace.
about.
We'll have him up on the screen. We'll look him
Derek
up.
Grace,
He'll
I
be up
think
on
it's
the
Derek
screen.
Grace.
Derek
Watch
Grace.
Derek
Well,
Grace's
Derek Grace,
video
yeah,
because he
yeah.
also talk about reasons for getting life insurance, and he made some really, you feel me?
You know, and let me
Not
just go
to
ahead.
affect
You know,
something.
I'm
Yeah, great
the
for
person
sure.
who's trained on this. When I say life insurance, normally when you have to get life insurance, what do you have to do to get paid out?
Die.
Exactly, die. But wouldn't you say things evolve like Amazon and Uber and
Yeah,
Alibaba and Airbnb, right? Those are the things that evolve. So why can't life insurance evolve? Now with today's life insurance, what it's focused on is living benefits. So if you go ahead and look it up in the comments, look up a IUL or alert, a LIRP, a life insurance retirement pension plan. And so basically what that means is, ideally, you go ahead and you pay your life insurance, and there's three things that you get from it. One, you get a living benefit bucket where you have your own cash, and you can dig in that cash like at any time you want, and that's free, and that's tax free as long as you go ahead and pay it back. And then now on the other side of the money that you don't touch because you're building it is basically your life insurance, and it's basically like your face value. And the more you pay, each year, the higher your value will increase. And then also say if Dom here, God forbid. No.
Wait,
not-
man, why the fuck we gotta
No.
use me?
No, man, I'm
He's
using
dark
you,
skin.
bruh.
He the dark-
I'm using
Those are
you.
dark skin.
Say
We'll
Dom.
knock on wood for him.
So no.
Knocking on glass.
First
Hey,
off-
Dawes Wood, then.
Hey man, y'all see where I stand.
First off, y'all ain't even let me finish. Y'all ain't even let me finish. Y'all ain't even let me finish, bruh.
Somebody to love me.
We knew where I was going. You can finish.
Bruh. But what I was gonna say is, say Dom right here. Dom's 24. 30 years later.
That's
let's
good.
say-
He can die in 20
I'm not even saying you're dying, bro.
Oh, I
I'm saying
thought
30
I was
years
dying,
later you
bro.
retire.
Oh, my brother.
Okay.
I thought I was dying, bro. I didn't
I
know,
was saying
bro.
30 years retire. I'm saying things evolve. 30 years you retire, and let's say you finish living through your plan. You're still gonna go ahead and receive that money as long as you live, because you outlived your term.
So would it pocket money for your death
So
and
like a
for
life
your living?
contract.
So
Yeah.
both.
So
like a life
basically,
contract.
it's kind of like a contract. So basically, let's say if John Doe was out there and he died, a year into his life insurance, his family would get paid out that amount. His family would be left with the amount, for grievance costs, for funerals and stuff like that. God, but that's not what we want. We want that living benefit, and we want you to live through your term. That way, you go ahead and live a long, steady life. You will have income that will last for life.
Out, man, why not let your family get on and step for you?
All right. So that's our financial chat for today. Those are 5 great tips. Hoping you can use them. And if y'all got more tips for us, put them in the comment section down below.
Please, because there's so much more we could be talking about.
Yeah.
So go ahead and leave your suggestions in the comment bar. And
don't do that chat, man. We doing
thanks for tuning in to Don't Do That Chat. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until next episode, don't do that.
Don't
man,
do that.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Hey, until we continue, we gonna keep that Monopoly going. Show y'all the winner, man.
Me.
D to the winner.
What about you?
I just want to
You
say
can't be over there. You off the camera.
what I wouldn't say what
gotta sit. You
we should
literally
know
gotta
about
sit on
education.
this couch, right?
Hey man,
We gotta edit that out now.
Big D.
That's an A.
Good D.
Hey, I want to cut somebody off.
Hey man, we seen that in the other episode. Man. we gonna nip that in the butt right now. Okay.
I want to cut somebody off.
All right.